Hi everybody, my name's Jessica McKenzie and I'm 27 years old and this is the Naked Truth Project. For this project, I will be stripping myself for 1 year of my makeup, hair products, my hair straightener, curling iron, and blow dryer. I will also be giving updates every week, and at the top of every month I will be giving one naked truth about myself, one that usually no one, usually tells people about. The stuff that we hide behind, our embarrassments, our fears, our hurts, our pains, the stuff that we wouldn't tell the everyday person, the stuff that we hide behind. So yes, that's right, ladies. For 1 whole year, 365 days, I will be stripping myself down to the bare bones of all my secrets and all my fears. So stay tuned. Stay with me. And for this month, my first truth is I'm a first-time mother. Yay. And for all you first-time mothers out there, you know how tiring it could be. I never knew that. I mean, I did, but I didn't. When you're in the hospital and they're having you watch those videos that you think are stupid about shaken baby syndrome and SIDS and all that stuff, and you're like, blah, 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 blah. And then you get home. Well, here's my story. I delivered 3 weeks early to a baby boy who had a congenital heart defect called transposition. Everything on his heart grew on the opposite side. So he was taken from me, rushed to another hospital, and I was left there alone, empty-handed and alone for 2 days before I got to see my baby boy. He had his first surgery 12 hours after I gave birth, which I was not there for, and he had open heart surgery on his sixth day of life. Being in the hospital like this, not being able to hold your baby, was the most horrific and hardest thing I've ever done in my life. He was on a ventilator. He was hooked up to so much machinery. And that was just the beginning of it. After 3 weeks of not being able to hold my son, finally, by the grace of God, he recovered. And I was able to take him home. And then the fun began. Crying and crying and crying for hours. Hours and hours and hours, all day long. I was so tired. I'd sleep for an hour or two a day. And all he would do, he wouldn't sleep in his bed. He'd only sleep in his bouncer. You'd have to rock him all day long. If he wasn't moving, he was crying. And I was just so tired. At night, I didn't think I'd make it another day. I just wished I'd disappeared. If I could have crawled into a hole, I would have. And that's what people don't tell you. And I'd talk to my aunt, and I'd, tell her what was going on. And she'd say, honey, everybody feels that way. And I'd say to them, why don't people talk about this? Why didn't anybody tell me it's like this? I'm happy for the ones that get the good babies that never cry. But what about the ones that get stuck with the babies like mine? No, like I said in the beginning, they talk